we don't need roads.
Guys, good to see both of you again. Your performances are absolutely phenomenal, and I know you have a very busy day, so I always appreciate you fitting me into your schedule. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Chicago.
We love you. You guys are welcome in my home, and I have a very comfortable fold-out couch. You guys are welcome anytime. I'm going to jump into this. I was wondering if you could imagine sitting in a movie theater with Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz and watching this film, and when it's over, you lean over and you ask them, what did you think about this part? What is the aspect of your performance that you would love to get their thoughts on?
That's a good question.
I sat a seat down from their daughter, so that's sort of similar, right? And she cried when she watched it. Yeah.
Is that it? Is that like, it doesn't matter what anyone else says? Like, you nailed it. You got it.
It's a huge relief for both of us.
Yes.
Yeah. I was so nervous for her to see it.
Yeah, on a movie theater with her, that's a big one. I would say Desi would say, you got the moves, you got it, boy, you got it. Like he would be nice and generous to not tell me what I didn't get.
I think Lucille would say, do it again.
From the top.
It wasn't funny. From the top. We need to start again.
Yeah, we got to rework the table scene. This honestly really is such a fascinating look into the personal lives of two people who all of America thought they knew, but like we often don't with celebrities, America didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. As two of the most famous people on the planet, people who value your own privacy, what is your opinion on, I guess, what we have a right to know? If someone buys a ticket to your movie, how much about you do they have a right to know?
Nothing.
I think it changes for everyone. Some people are an open book. Some people need much stronger boundaries. Some people say I need to be totally private so I can do my way. I mean, that's the beauty of living in a country where you get to say, I get to choose, So there is a choice there. But we all get to choose how much we want to expose and how much we don't want to. And I think that always needs to be honored. But it's different for every individual.
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, it has to do with respect, respect to everybody's privacy. I mean, as much as we respect anybody's privacy, it should be on going in this direction as well. But in this world today, it's hard because it's so much invasion through many ways. Social media, blah blah blah. But it's tough.
Respect shouldn't be hard though. It should be very basic common courtesy. As we wrap up. If Aaron Sorkin were to write a film about the production of one of your past movies, which one would make for the best sort of being the Ricardos story?
Oh, wow. Shooting being the Ricardos.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
It's going to get very meta.
Very meta. Yeah. I mean, I think Aaron Sorkin can write anything and make it entertaining. That would be my thing. You're just honored. And I remember saying this to Lucy. I say, you're so lucky that Aaron was the one that wanted to write about your parents.
You're absolutely spot on. Seriously,
one of the
guys.
Greats,
I actually have a framed photo of myself and Aaron Sorkin on my wall. And I think it creeps him out every time I tell him this. But he's very kind about it. You would never know. Seriously, Miss Kidman, Mr. Bardem, seriously, I love you guys. I respect you guys. And seriously, I just want you to know that I really do always appreciate you taking the time to fit me into your schedule. It means more to me than you know. So seriously, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Good to see you.
Happy holidays.
You too. Natasha, good to see you too.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Lovely.
What a group of beautiful people you're bringing in today.
Mr. Simmons, Ms. Arianda, so good to see you guys. Seriously, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me.
Thank you.
You bet.
I'm going to jump to this. I was wondering if you could imagine sitting in a movie theater with William Frawley and Vivian Vance and watching this film. And when it's over, leaning over and asking them, what did you think about how I did this? Did I get this part right? What is the aspect of your performance that you would love to get their thoughts on?
Well, first of all, William Frawley and Vivian Vance would not be sitting in the theater together.
Ever.
It'd have to be two separate screenings.
Separate screenings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the emphasis oftentimes, I think, people think is on the physical recreation of that character. But I think for all of us, we wanted to get as close as we could to, who were these people on the inside. And that's really what most of the research was about, I think, for the four of us who were playing these iconic characters.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have anything specific to ask. I would just kind of cower and look at her face and hope that I didn't completely screw it up.
I do not think you completely screwed it up at all. In fact, I think you did the opposite. This is such a fascinating look into the personal lives of two people who America thought that they really knew. But like we often don't with celebrities, we just didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. As two people who are famous, what is your opinion on, I guess, what we have a right to know? If a person buys a ticket to your movie, how much of your personal life do they deserve to know about?
I would say, first of all, we're famous, which is awesome.
You're famous to me.
Nothing. I don't personally partake in the Twitterverse or social media or anything else.
You're missing nothing.
I think, yeah. Well, thank you for that affirmation. I think sometimes it's interesting to delve into a more personal aspect of ourselves, but I don't think we have any obligation to do that. I don't feel that.
I have no social media either, and I mean the way I share myself is through the characters I play. I'm far too fragile and neurotic. I would never be able to handle that.
We're going to get a lot of hate on Twitter, aren't we?
Honestly, no. You honestly, Twitter loves you guys, don't you? And honestly, most of my social media is my dog because people love my dog more than they like me. So that's all I put out there into the universe.
There you go.
Nice.
Good call.
As we wrap up, since so much of this movie is not just about I Love Lucy, but what went on behind the scenes, I'm just sort of curious how much the original series actually gave you as an actor when you would watch it. Like, and do you see it differently now when you watch it? Are you able to pick up on anything that maybe we don't see when we watch it?
When I was watching the show when I was a kid, and as I've said before, I'm the only one of the cast who was actually born in the 50s, so I kind of feel like I was the closest to it. Looking back now, I oddly sort of identified with the old, blue-eyed, bald white guy who was kind of a curmudgeon. It's like I was this 60-year-old character actor waiting to happen when I was 6.
I now looking at it, I can completely see Vivian Vance's dance background because it completely informed just how brilliant of a physical comedian she was. She moves flawlessly.
Well, I got to tell you guys, the film is absolutely incredible. It's a masterpiece, and as are your performances. So seriously, I know you have a very busy schedule. So the fact that you guys fit me in, it means a lot. And Mr. Simmons, I say this every time. I've always wanted to meet you in person, and we keep meeting via Zoom. One of these days, I'm starting to take it personally. I feel like you're avoiding me.
No, listen. I was in Chicago all summer. Hopefully, I'll be back next summer. We'll get a beer.
All right, and it's on me, sir.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye, guys.
I
Where we're going, we don't need roads.